Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings, Ascension Star family. My divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for your love, light, support, appreciation, participation, your likes, shares, hearted comments, generosity, importantly, significantly, magnificently, is our collective unite in light to shift, uplift, work and weave, care and share, people and planet into paradise. As we move consciously, energetically, intuitively, unitedly into ascension, 5D consciousness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 25/7/2024. Beautiful vibration of 778 becomes 22, a master number, double master number, and if we reduce that, it becomes a 4, the heart chakra, the vibration of unconditional love in major arcana, the Emperor. Ruling your heart from the highest perspective, unitedly, globally, as a collective consciousness, with the oneness, the fairness, the divineness, the kindness of all nations, all genders, all colour, caste and creed, all walks of life. No matter your path, your direction, it all comes to the same kingdom, the Divine One, the Hearted One, the sacred, divine, hearted consciousness. And today is a beautiful day to manifest that. It is the Mayan day out of time. I trust that you enjoyed your full moon and of course the Egyptian New Year. So today's reading is about Rose Hanbury and William, Prince of Wales, Prince William. And of course, in the past there was lots of comments and talk about their relationship. I have done a reading a long time ago, and of course this reading is on my list. So I'm deciding today to bring this reading out there and let us determine whether or not they do have a relationship that is either friendship or a personal one, so that we can understand their purpose better. Remember, in life, everything that happens with a reason and a purpose. We not always understand it from a human perspective or logical perspective, which is what we try to do, is take everything and put it in a little box here and there and compartmentalize it. And what happens is we forget the bigger picture. Now, I'm not saying that it is correct to commit adultery, to have extra marital relationships and infidelity is right. I'm not talking about that. I am saying that in a contract, it is such that you share a partnership, a relationship with an individual, and after as many years that comes to an end. And in that timeline, you've also scripted to balance a relationship with another from a previous incarnation. But of course, when things are done righteously, rightly, correctly, divinely, spiritually, spiritedly, then it makes a lot of sense. But when things take place in ugliness, in unfairness and unjustness, then it leads us to believe that everything is wrong. So the purpose of the reading is not to determine whether they have a past life contract, because Spirit has already said they do. I did not delve into what kind of a relationship that was. At this point, that is not the purpose of the reading. We want to determine at this time, present, the relationship they have or share, or everything that is out there in the media. Is it valid, a strong enough hearted, intimate relationship, or is it just an ordinary friendship? Spirit, Mother, Father, Divine Source, masculine, feminine, welcome. So I invite, invoke your energy essence presence to grace us with your divine embrace. We meet and greet in your hearted seed. Please connect and protect me, our star portal, and our star family listening, and bring clarity to our questions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have the Empress, which is a young, beautiful woman. Not necessarily young, but a woman that can still give birth. A woman that can still bear children, bear fruit, that is powerful, elegant in her own right, that sees herself with charisma, elegance, fragrance, color, nurturance, maternity, fertility, very feminine, beautiful energy. We have the Tower. Now this still looks like this is a pregnant woman. Well, she's not pregnant here, but she's pregnant here. Or we have a tower coming through, a crashing, an unexpected a situation. It seems like everything's burned to the ground. And there's nowhere to go. We've got to find a place to go. We've got to start brand new. This is hardship, difficulties. Not seeing the way through, but yet you're moving forward. But there are stars, there is hope. The Lovers. And again we see pregnancy. This is my first time using the deck on camera. It's a deck I don't use on camera because of all the nudity. But for whatever reason, my hand was guided to this deck today. Let's do one more. 9 of Cups. Sensuality, sexuality, creativity, power, chosen, the one. Right, I'm not doing another one. Truth. Something's going to come around. There's a transformation here. This is going to develop and grow if it hasn't yet. Some transformation will take place with this particular friendship or relationship, but she's pregnant. It's showing pregnancy multiple times. I'm not sure if she is pregnant. I did read a comment some time ago where it was said that she is expecting again. She's pregnant. Not sure if that's still happening or it was just somebody's speculation. Is there an article to support that? I also know that I read that her information's being deleted, being taken off, specific information being taken off. All right, so we see the 8 of Swords, which is closing off, shutting down, restrictive, limited. Right, but we have the Queen of Cups here. She is a water energy. She's a Pisces. So at this time, things are being managed very privately, discreetly, hidden away, not in the public domain. Removed. That would explain deleting, removing information from the public domain, sort of keeping everything tight and shackled and restricted, limited. But there is butterflies, and that is transformation. This is transforming into something else. But we have the Queen of Cups. Powerful in her own right. Very much in charge of her life. And what I'm seeing again here is the dolphin tattoo that she has on her outer thigh, which I saw in the 9 of Cups and in the background. a silhouette of a dolphin, which is her freedom, her creativity, spontaneity, her fluidity, you know, her carefree life. She sort of very much does what she likes to do, very happy and content with her life. You know, everything is done. She sort of just sits there and it gets done. I didn't even ask the question properly. Spirit, show us. 3 of Wands. Expansion. Something's going to grow out of this and get bigger. It's definitely coming. Show us the relationship between Rose Hanbury and Prince William, please. Nine of Swords. Well, that's all the talk about them, Spirit says. That's a hidden relationship. She's under attack, and she will be under attack when this starts to transform. She doesn't like it. She wants to lay low. She doesn't like it. It does stress her out. It puts her on a spin and she cuts off. But again, there's lots and lots of transformation. So what is hidden can surface, with that being right below the 3 of Wands, the expansion, the exposure, the bigger picture. So what is hidden can come out. There's a bigger picture to that. All right, show us quickly what is going on here. Death. Hierophant. Institution. So somebody from the firm has passed or will be passing. Some death will be expanded on very soon. It is coming from the firm. A great and grand love that could possibly take that person's place or space. A new stature, new position. And again, pregnancy. Look at this card. Pregnancy. 8 of Cups. Leaving something behind. Moving away. To what? To what serves her. To what's better for her. So that death card is an ending of a chapter that's going to possibly move her into another position or bring her out in some way. And this is all moving in a relationship with the Lovers, a pregnancy moving towards something else, and we have the institution right there at the helm. Where's the 8 of Cups going? Show us. Knight of Wands. This is fire energy. Rushed, quick energy. And it's moving right in her direction. So something is heading towards her very quickly. What could that be? What could that be? All right, show us quickly. What is the death about? What's the death about? Temperance, a balancing of energy. A balancing of energy. So the death is something that needs to come into balance, has to play itself out and even itself out. Right, a healing needs to take place, a transition needs to take place from there. Right, this particular temperance has a wing and a butterfly. So the transformation needs to take place. Because it's already celestial, it's out of body, it's spirit. The death has happened. The passing has happened. The energy is in spirit. It needs to be brought out into balance. So this is what the relationship is sitting on at the moment. Or I don't see William yet at all, but it's talking about her specifically. But with the Hierophant energy, it's institutional, and that's him. That's his position. For him to get there, this needs to happen. The death needs to come out in an open way, on an ending, so to speak. Allegedly, whatever spirit is saying, the cards are saying. Right, an ending needs to, the chapter needs to close. It needs to transform, heal, be put away for this to happen. So at the moment, she's in this Eight of Swords, trapped and restricted. Blindfolded, cannot be seen in public. Right? Can't see her way out there. So she's in her own kingdom, in her own home, living the life. But this needs to come out. It will be expanding, but it's depending on this death and temperance balancing of energy. Right? So, the Hierophant. Tell me about the Hierophant. The action they need to take. The Ace of Wands, right? The action needed to be taken. The steps needed to take. Now look at this, how interesting. This is the skull, a death. Right? It's not about death. It's about rebirth. Death and rebirth. So it's a new beginning, a manifestation that needs to come into being for this Hierophant energy. Show me the Lovers. What's going on with the Lovers? Is that an actual deep love, intimate, connected relationship? Look at that. Of course it is. The World card. Sorry, the Wheel card. World, because that's their world. That's what they're creating. That's what they're moving to. Show me the Eight of Cups. Show me the Eight of Cups. What is she leaving behind? Is she actually pregnant? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is fertility, new beginnings, emotions, transformation, sensuality, intimacy. She's pregnant. Or well, it's showing in the cards that she's pregnant, that she's carrying, or she's fertile for this new beginning. Right, so what is the Knight of Wands about? This is a deep bond, a deep love, a deep connection. It's not a joke, it's serious. King of Wands. Knight of Wands and King of Wands. So the King of Wands is approaching her and obviously working his way toward her. King of Wands here is obviously the Hierophant energy, the ambition to move in that direction, creating this opportunity, relationship, bond, partnership. Right. Three of Pentacles. Definitely working it out, working it together. They're doing something together to bring this about. Beehives, sweetness, honey. Deception. Well, they're hiding it. The Two of Wands is the path to choose, right? They definitely going to choose one of two options, right? So right now, the world is being deceived that nothing exists. It does. It does exist. There is a closeness and intimacy. There is definitely a relationship or some kind of bond that goes back, goes much deeper. I just saw 2222. That goes much, much deeper than it's being projected. I just want more on the Seven of Swords, the deception. What's that about? The Page of Wands. Right, the action, the messaging, all of the excitement. At the bottom here is the Emperor. So it's this enthusiasm that they have for this kindred kind of emotion and relationship. It seems to be very exciting. It is their good news, the best thing between them. They're enjoying it. And she seems to be there helping him along the way. She's very involved in some way. Very involved in some way. And whatever it is, but she's helping him along. She's his backdrop. She's actually holding the fort. She's holding something very strong. Right? If you look, the stick, right? She's holding the stick, balance. She's holding the stick, the wand. She's holding the stick, right? She's holding the stick. She's holding it together. She's keeping it together for him. So tell us about William here. What does he feel? How does he feel? Five of Pentacles. He's lost himself to her. He's lost himself to her. Tell me more. King of Cups. This is him. He's definitely lost himself to her. Chariot. He's moving in this direction of the 4, right? The heart space, building a home, a relationship. That's his intention. When I say he's lost himself to her, he's mesmerized, infatuated. He's so deep. They are definitely in a very engaged, intimate kind of, according to the cards, according to spirit. Anything else? So what's his intentions? Page of Cups, the offering, the proposal, the commitment. Page of Pentacles. I'm going to leave it here, Spirit says. Right. She's everything. She means everything. She's getting the biggest pentacle here. Judgment. It's going to be a very difficult acceptance for the world. A big judgment on this relationship. But he's going to go ahead with it, from what I see. Chariot. Sitting on the Wheel of Fortune card. So that's his intention. I'm not saying it will manifest out publicly yet, but that is where it's going. That's what we're seeing here. All right, let us leave this here. Spirit, thank you. Beautiful hearts, I love you, I bless you. I thank you. Till next.